eclectic network of community in this town. You know, Nashville's been a town that a lot of people have moved to over the years. There's a lot of expat LA folks here and New Yorkers here, because Nashville's always been a town that was about community. And we're finding ways to bridge communities that otherwise people don't see connections between, but there's connections there because we're all human beings when it comes down to it, you know. So what we're doing is getting beyond how we might see ourselves as separate, and we're finding ways to connect, and what we're realizing is there's some really cool stuff going on when we go there. When we allow what will bring us together to drive us and be a part of our decision making rather than continuing to buy into what we've been taught should keep us apart, if you understand what I'm saying.
Very lean.
I want to mention real quick, my wife is Princess Know-It-All.
Yay!
If you guys have not heard of Princess Know-It-All, it's princessknowitall.com, and she has initiated some work with Corinthian Baptist Church, which is in North Nashville, and is developing a noble food makeover that is bringing people back to the table and back into the kitchen and back into the heart of what was the heart of the home for a lot of us growing up, and bringing control over our health and our center, our well-being, by just re-educating people on how simple and easy it is to eat well, which cures a whole lot of what our culture is suffering from a health perspective and a community perspective. So check out the Noble Food Makeover and check out princessknowitall.com. You're going to hear more about it. I'd like to ask Eddie to say a few words about this connection, because you know, this guy's he's got more heart actually than about anybody I've met in a while, and we've had a lot of fun together. We met in a sweat lodge on a Saturday right after the day of Steve McNair's funeral, and Eddie chose to come to the lodge with us out at the ranch that day, and I'd never met him before. And you know, we met in a space that's really the space we all live in, but we don't get much attention to, and it's led to a friendship that's going to turn into some really cool stuff in this town. So.
Yay.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Great.
Yeah. Man, who's ready for this snow to go away, man?
Yeah.
I'm ready to see some sunshine, you know? First and foremost, I commend you for coming out tonight, in spite of the weather, and to listen to some really good music. Like Lee talked about a few years ago, 5-6 years ago, when I retired from football, I spent a lot of my time trying to figure out what it is I wanted to do next. I've been commentating, I've been doing some acting, went back to school, got my MBA. I have a landscape architecture firm that I'm a principal of, and really the last 2.5 years I've been trying to make sense of it all and bring it all together about something that I'm passionate about, that I can help people with, that I know about. And it's about healthy people and healthy places. And really the website that Lee's talking about, the Conscious Nashville, is to really create a platform where all great minds and people that have like-minded ideas can get together and really build a healthier community on all levels, socially, economically, environmentally, and really raise that awareness. And that's what it's about. In Nashville, we just have so many cool people. Like Lee talked about, I came out to his ranch the day of Steve's funeral, his final funeral in Mississippi, and I went out there with a heavy heart because he was a fellow warrior of mine. You know, a much deeper level than just playing. Not many people have the opportunity to meet someone on a real level, and I know Steve's heart. I know some of the things that he may have been going through during that time of his death, and it's unfortunate that, you know, people have one perspective, but there's so many different sides of a man that people don't appreciate. And going out there, I just went out there with an open mind, open heart, and We had a sweat, and I had confirmation about a few things. And that's why I'm here tonight, to enlighten everyone, to raise your level of consciousness, or to put it out there. To, if you're thinking inside of a box and you want to think outside the box, eliminate the damn box.
Yeah.
You know, eliminate it. Just be open to whatever comes your way. So without further ado, I see my best friend walking around back there somewhere. He doesn't want to make himself seen. My son Eric. But without further ado, let's enjoy the night. Stay warm. God bless. And hope to see you guys soon. Thank you very much.
I've also got to mention the Integrative Life Center, which is the, well, it was another idea that I had, and had it with a lady named Mary Faulkner, and we have turned it into the most creative, wellness-oriented, forward-moving, intensive outpatient recovery program in this town. The ILC, the Integrative Life Center, is on 16th Avenue South. If you know anybody that's looking for a way to reconnect to who they really are, regardless of whatever might be in their way, tell them to give us a call. Again, man, you guys, thank you for showing up. If we don't show up, we can't connect and we can't change things. Sean knows something about showing up, and he knows something about showing up on the soul level that Eddie was talking about. And that's where the guy writes his music from, and that's where we're getting ready to go. So I'm going to get out of here and let Sean Galloway. Come on, brother.
So I would invite you to stand up with me, please.
All right.
We're going to do a song called The Calling. And we're going to go on a little journey tonight. And one of the things that I like to do when I share my sacred music is to invite the power of the One to come into this space with us, to all the angelic realm and a lot of the realms of consciousness that can come in and help us ground this new community in the world. So I would invite you to open your heart and to call upon that source of energy, whatever that is for you, love, God, Christ consciousness, whatever that is for you, invite us into this room tonight. And let's enjoy this evening together.
All right.
So we call to the angels of the light, to our allies and guardians of truth, to our medicine ancestors, to our celestial ancestors, and to the great loving creator spirit, the spirit of love. We ask that you come and be with us this night. From the east, from the south, from the west and from the north, from the great above, from the great Mother Earth, and to the great center within. We ask that you come and be with us, bringing divine light, divine love, divine knowledge, divine wisdom, and divine healing. And may your presence be felt within all of our hearts.